All right, look who's here. Adam Thielen. Great equipment, don't it?
Yeah, this is quite the deal here.
This is big time for me, isn't it?
Technology.
Yeah. All right, you're a veteran of this, but this is the first time you've had to stay overseas in between. Usually it's in, play the game, go home. How different is it spending a week here to prepare for the second?
Yeah, it's different, but at the same time, you know, it's the NFL. You figure it out, right? There's a Monday night game, there's a Thursday night game. There's always something to change to the schedule, and you just adapt. You figure out the best way to prepare. Try to be as regimented as you can, and you stick into your routine. But you got to be willing to adapt. So that's what we're doing. Obviously, tough to be away from the kids for this long, but that's probably the toughest part. Other than that, pretty normal week of preparation.
All right, when you look at the NFL and its objective here to grow the game, do you see the growth from the first time you came over to now? People are recognizing you walking around town. They're recognizing Vikings, the games, the fans seem more in tune to what they're watching. Do you notice that?
Oh yeah, it's grown a ton since obviously the 13 when I came here the first time. And you feel it every time you come over. It's just more knowledge of the game, more knowledge of the players, even just more excitement from even, you know, Premier League teams and stuff. Oh, you know, they understand, you know, the teams and the players, and it's really exciting for us to grow the game, and that's why we're here.
All right, last thing, what's been your go-to here in London? What did you have to see this time around?
I'll go into the city at some point. I haven't done that yet, so I just played some golf for the first time in the UK, so that was good. And then, yeah, I'll get down to the city and see my wife and go to dinner. But I just love London. You know, you're driving through the streets. It's very unique. It's not a lot of space on the streets, and driving, I would not want to be behind the wheel downtown London, but very unique, and excited to go see it again.
And this practice, that was amazing, that football field over there. It's like Field of Dreams.
It is a little distracting for me being a golfer, because I feel like I'm on a golf course practicing football. But yeah, I mean, great setup, and that's why we're here, right? For the whole week, it's a great setup. We're right here. Everything's right here. It's a long way from the city, which is a little bit of a bummer. But yeah, I mean, it's great for our preparation of the week and what we're here for, to win the game.
All right, Adam, thank you very much for doing this. Really appreciate it.
Yep.
Sorry about my technology.
No, it's all good. Looks good.
All right, we're outside the Vikings practice, your new locker room.
Nice.
Jonathan Greenard, just how has this trip been for you? How different, how crazy has it been?
Yeah, I mean, it's been an adjustment, but obviously just getting acclimated to the sleep schedule, obviously different time zones. We're coming off of a game as well, coming from Ireland to this. I think we're handling it pretty well. I think overall we just got to continue to just build. Obviously we didn't like the loss last week, so we got a lot more fire under us going into this week.
All right, how about just the practice facility?
Yeah,
You're out in the middle of the country.
Yeah.
That is unbelievable.
It's pretty cool. I mean, the view is pretty cool. We were out there looking at the golf course. I think it was like hole 10 or something like that. Man, it's just the whole view. The weather's great. Hospitality's been good. So anytime we get to play football on some good weather on some grass, man, we're good.
All right, you look at this transition. You guys are the first team to ever do this, where you've gone from one country to another, have to play again. How has it gone? Do you think this is something that's going to be doable from here on out, moving forward? Or you're like, you know what is good for me?
Honestly, at this point, I don't think it would matter what we would think. I think they're going to do it regardless. So, man, listen, they tell us where to play, we got to show up. So, yeah, I mean, my opinion, it's not going to matter in that, honestly.
Very good, very good. Diplomacy, very good. We're overseas, we ought to be on our best behavior. Last thing for you, just about being here. Have you been able to do anything outside of football, either in Ireland or here, that you were like, oh, this is pretty slick?
Now they gave us some downtime, both Ireland and here. I think yesterday we got here on Monday, so Tuesday we kind of had the day off a little bit. So a lot of people went downtown to London to kind of just sightsee a little bit, get out, you know, get away from here a little bit, kind of have a little team bonding at times, do a little shopping a little bit, stuff like that. But just kind of, you know, just lay back, enjoy. Honestly, we're down here for a business trip, but ultimately, man, we can't forget the humanistic factor of us still being humans and want to enjoy a new city. So I think coach has done a great job of, you know, having that in our schedule. So we're excited, man. Hopefully, but now it's time to work though. So we're ready to get back to that.
All right, that's Jonathan Greenard.
Yeah, appreciate y'all.
Best guy around.
Always.
Thank you.
Thank y'all so much.
Appreciate it.
See y'all.
All right, look who we got here. Walter Rouse, Vikings offensive lineman. in London. It's
sir.
pretty slick.
Yep.
You having a good time?
Oh man, already, Wednesday, first day out here in practice. It's been great. Got to explore a little bit of London yesterday, so that was a lot of fun with my family. Got to ride the tube. Then also took a drive back in, so it was nice to see the countryside. So having a lot of fun so far. More than I've been in when we were in Dublin. Sorry to Dublin, but it's been a lot more fun here.
All right, what was your go-to in London? What did you have to see when you said, gee, we got here, we got to get this done?
Okay, so I'm a big nerd, but I had to go see the Lego store. I heard it's one of the biggest in the world, or the biggest, and I had to go see it. I made my own little minifig, saw a lot of cool sets. I wanted to buy some, but unfortunately, I don't have enough space in my suitcase, so I might have to buy a new suitcase to bring some back with me, because, man, I might just have to do that because it looked pretty cool. It was awesome. But got to go out, eat with my family. Found this really nice pastry shop. It was like Donut or something like that, but I had like a short croissant, strawberry shortcake, and my mom had a lemon meringue pie donut. So good. As you can tell, I love food.
You would never guess that from the size differential
Yes, sir.
here. No.
Saw a couple of Harry Potter Museum. Unfortunately, I didn't get to do the tour. My teammate did, Justin, and I'm jealous of him. But hopefully I get to do more on Friday and Saturday. Definitely going to go to the Doctor Who shop, so shout out to them. I was there last year, so this was my third time going. So yeah, very excited for that.
All right, so you're up for this international football. You
Yes,
don't
sir.
mind coming across here and staying this time. Has it gotten long now that you got to stay here for another couple days?
When we first found out, back in it started off as a rumor back in the summer and spring when we were like, okay, we might be going from Ireland and Dublin international for 2 weeks. But now coming here, it's hasn't been too bad. I think we benefit from being in Dublin last week and now being in London, so it's only an hour flight to get here. It's not like we have to go 8 hours like we did with Dublin and then play a game. So now we've already adjusted to the time zone. It feels great. My friends and family back home. I'm up and I'm about to go sleep and they're still up and doing stuff. I'm awake and there's 2 a.m. there. So it definitely hasn't been much of an adjustment now. So it's been great. So I think that's gonna help us going into the game on Sunday.
All right, last thing for you.
Yes, sir.
NFL football overseas, Ireland, now London. You think this sport is going to grab hold here?
I mean, yeah, it's going global more than it's ever been. First game in Dublin, and I think we'll probably have another game in Dublin next year, whoever the team it is. And this is the first time we've done back-to-back Dublin, Ireland for an NFL team, and I think that's going to continue. And the more, the amount of people we saw in Dublin for Steelers and the Vikings in terms of just like fans out there, that was amazing. So I think it's just going to grow each and every year. And I look forward to see, where, new games, maybe, one in Japan. That'd be really nice.